What is going on, you guys? This is Tech HD, and we're going to be doing a comparison video between the Dreame H14 versus the UWANT D100 wet and dry vacuum. So I've been testing these out for some time now, and you can see if I move these boxes out of the way, I got these both set up. So I've been trying them out for some time, and I really wanted to showcase the comparison, you know, the differences, the similarities that both of these have, what I like about the UWANT D100 and what I like about the Dreame H14, and then let you guys know which one I would personally go with. So links to everything is going to be down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started.
So first, let's cover the similarities that the Dreame H14 and the UWANT D100 have. They are both obviously a wet and dry vacuum cleaner. They both have an 18,000 PA suction power with a smart/auto dirt detection to adjust the suction power depending on what you're cleaning. They could both lie flat at 180 degrees with a roller to easily reach underneath furniture and glide very easily and smoothly. They both have a base station with a hot air drying option for up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. They are also a dual-sided edge cleaning and a dual tank design to separate the clean water from the dirt water, with a waste separation in the dirty water tank. Lastly, they both come with 2 roller brushes, 2 filters, a cleaning brush, and a cleaning solution, and they both are priced anywhere from $300 to $400 depending on the deals that are running. That's about it when it comes to the similarities, so let's now talk about the key differences. First, let's go over what the UWANT D100 have over the Dreame H14 because there's a lot more of that in my opinion. One of the key features that I like about the D100 is that it has a push-in docking station to easily push the unit forward, raise it upright, and that is it. It's super simple and effortless and just makes sense. Compared to the Dreame H14, you need to lift the unit and turn it around to be able to dock it, and that's especially more difficult for my girlfriend to do since the vacuum is a bit heavy. So the UWANT D100 has a much better design when it comes to docking it. It's also a hassle to remove the H14 from its station because you can't just lift it straight up or it'll just pick up the base station with it. You need to tilt it back and then lift, and I gotta plant my foot in front beforehand so that the base station doesn't move. It's just much more of a hassle. Next, and in my opinion the most important feature, is that the D100 has a deodorizing stick in the dirty water tank to eliminate bacteria and prevent a bad smell, and this stuff seriously works. I've kept the dirty water in the tank for days and it doesn't smell after dumping it or while I'm running the vacuum or enabling the cleaning function. With the Dreame H14, the smell is horrible after dumping the water out, and when I'm running the vacuum, the air that is shooting out seems like it's going through the dirty water and it's making my whole house smell. Even when it's running the cleaning cycle, it just constantly smells and I can't get rid of it. So having a deodorizing rod is a game changer and 1000% necessary. The third major feature of the D100 is the fact that it has an actual turbo mode and that you could adjust the water levels individually. Most wet and dry vacuums don't give you that option to select how much water level you want to use. It's usually tied to the suction mode, but the UWANT D100 separates it and you could do a low, normal, or high water level depending on how deep of a clean you want it to be. Not only that, but the D100 has a turbo mode for deeper cleaning and stronger suction power instead of just running auto. The Dreame H14 only has an auto mode and an ultra mode, but that doesn't mean more of a suction power. It just means that it activates the electrolytic water to help with disinfection, but the D100 does that by default all the time, in auto, in turbo mode, and when it's self-cleaning. There's no need to have it in a different mode, and with the H14, you can't change how much water you want to use. The fourth major feature is the maintenance. When you need to deep clean the D100, the motor is IPX6 waterproof and the docking base is removable, so you can easily remove it, water it down in the sink or in the shower, and it just makes it so much easier to keep the D100 clean after dealing with tough messes. Compared to the Dreame H14, you can't water the motor at all, and there's even a sticker that says it. And the docking station is all in one piece, so you can't water that down either. I would need to wipe it down with like a Clorox wipe and be cautious with damaging the unit. Now the fifth major feature is the cleaning solution that it comes with. You get a full 500ml of solution, whereas the Dreame H14 comes with a small 120ml of solution. It looks like a travel starter size and it's not going to last at all since you need to use about 30ml per refill. So with the UWANT D100 you get a lot more for your money and it's going to last much longer. The next major feature is the fact that the D100 tells me that it's out of clean water during the cleaning cycle. The Dreame H14 can completely run out of clean water and it'll still run the cleaning cycle all the way with no warning, and you would never know, so you would need to always keep an eye on whether it has water. Compared to the UWANT D100, it'll stop the unit and tell you that it's out of clean water and to refill it with a blinking indicator light. That just feels like a no-brainer feature to have. Now, the last major feature is the handle. The D100 has a floating handle that is ergonomic and adjusts to comfort the wrist movement and not to strain it, and making it more comfortable. I didn't think that it would help that much, but it's actually very helpful, especially if you use it at 180 degrees to reach underneath the furniture. I personally didn't have any issues with the Dreame H14 handle, but after testing the UWANT D100, there is a noticeable difference, and the H14 felt a bit heavier to handle. Now, what does the Dreame H14 have over the UWANT D100? The major feature for me is the fast drying mode. Dreame gives you the option to dry the roller brush in a slow mode that'll take 60 minutes or a fast drying mode that'll only last 5 minutes, and I love that it's much faster and ready to go, and the drying is still effective. Now, it is going to be much louder. When I tested it, it was around 74 decibels compared to the quiet slow drying mode, which ranges in the low 50 decibel level. But if you keep that in the garage or someplace where you can shut the door, it's not going to be that bad. The UWANT D100 sadly only has a quiet slow mode that takes up to 60 minutes, and it's quiet at around a low 50 decibel level, but it's much longer to dry. The second major feature that the Dreame H14 is a personal preference, and that is the separation of the two different tanks instead of combining them into one like the UWANT D100. I prefer the way that the H14 has it, and I like the fact that you fill the water on the top compared to the D100 needing to be filled on the side and tilted at an angle in order to fill it up as much as you can. The Dreame H14 also has a bigger clean water tank at 880 milliliters compared to the UWANT D100 being at 650 milliliters. But the D100 has a bigger dirty water tank at 700 milliliters compared to the H14 at 650 milliliters. Now that we cover the differences and similarities, how do these perform when it comes to the different kinds of messes? The first test I wanted to do was an edge cleaning test with some flour along the baseboard. They both performed very well and picked up everything within like 2 passes. Keep in mind that all of these tests are set in the auto mode and the D100 is set to normal water output. The next test was some ketchup to mimic more of a thicker mess, and once again they both performed very well and cleaned it up in 1 or 2 passes. The last test is a mixture of a wet and dry messes, like when you accidentally drop an egg with the shell along with some cereal, some of them being crushed, and I was overall very impressed with both of the wet and dry vacuums. I went over the mess with no problem and it picked up everything without a struggle. It didn't push anything out of the way, it just easily grabbed everything and wiped the floor down like nothing ever happened. Now, taking a look at the aftermath of the roller brushes, it honestly didn't look that bad, and it didn't look messy or stained from the ketchup or the egg yolk. However, behind the roller of the Dreame H14 looked messy and stained, and the major thing that got affected was the top cover of both units. Those have definitely seen better days. Dumping out what it grabbed before running the cleaning cycle, the Dreame H14 picked up a good amount of gunk, but I hate the fact that the waste separation goes all the way to the bottom and gets mixed with the dirty water. Compared to the UWANT D100, their waste separation is all the way on the top, not touching any of the dirty water, and it could be disposed of first and then the liquid, and it picked up a good amount of gunk as well. Now let's run a clean and dry cycle and see how much it cleaned. For the Dreame H14, I set the dry mode to the slower 60 minutes to be more fair. During the cleaning cycle, the Dreame H14 averaged at around 70 to 74 decibel levels and peaked at 82 decibels. The UWANT D100 averaged around 72 decibels and peaked at around 77 decibels, but never reached 80 or above. So the D100 runs slightly quieter, and that's likely due to the fact that the roller is facing the other way. Now, after running a full cycle, the Dreame H14 cleaned both the roller brush and the top cover very nicely, and putting a paper towel over, the roller was completely dry, but behind the roller was still pretty dirty and needed to be wiped down with a paper towel. The UWANT D100 also cleaned the roller brush very nicely and was completely dry with the paper towel test. Behind the roller was also pretty clean, but the top cover was still pretty messy from the flour and other messes. But it's an easy piece to clean off with either a paper towel or by hitting it with some water. Overall, both units got cleaned very nicely after going through all of that mess, so if they both clean the same, which is the best option to go with?
Now, when it comes to which of the wet-dry vacuums I would go with, either the UWANT D100 versus the Dreame H14, I gotta go with the D100 because it's not really about the suction power. They both performed really good when it comes to wet and dry objects. When it comes to the suction power, the cleaning, it's more of the little things that the D100 does and has over the Dreame H14. Now, the key thing when it comes to the UWANT D100 is the maintenance portion of it. One of the key things that I truly love and cannot do without is the deodorizing rod. That deodorizing rod actually really helps when it comes to if you do not clean out the dirty water tank for like a day or so, and just having it build up any of that smell, that deodorizing rod helps eliminate it almost completely. Like you really don't smell it, whether you are doing your whole cleaning cycle or when you're putting it to clean. You know, it's pushing out all that air and it's going through the dirty water tank, but you don't smell it. Compared to the Dreame H14, this one, you smell it all the time, whether you're cleaning or when you put it in the docking station, you have it run the cleaning cycle, it's pushing out all of that dirty air back into your home, and it just smells really bad and it lingers and it stays there. So I have to have the ceiling fan on when I'm cleaning. I have to have the door open to my backyard so all of that air just goes out, and it just smells really, starts to give you like a headache. And so having that deodorizing rod is so helpful and so necessary as well. The other major key thing that I love about the D100 is the fact that it separates the suction power from the water output as well. So those are two different things. So you can have the smart suction power, you can have a turbo, and then you can have a dry where it doesn't use any water. But then when it comes to the actual water portion, you can have it be a low, normal, or high water output, which I really like. Compared to the Dreame H14, it only has an auto and ultra, which the ultra isn't even a higher suction power. It's just more of like sterilizing the water and all that. And then it has a dry mode as well. So it has auto, ultra, and dry, where this one actually has a turbo suction power and a high water output. And you could have it be low for just a little bit of a lighter clean or just a normal one. So I love the fact that it separates that as well. I truly love the front-facing docking station, especially my girlfriend, because lifting this gets a little bit heavy and she has to make sure, you know, it goes on properly. And then when it comes to lifting it up, if you don't lift it up properly, it's gonna lift the entire base and then it's just gonna let go. Whereas this one, you just slide it in, pop it up, and that is pretty much it. So I love this design, and I want all of the wet dry vacuums to go with this design. And then the fact that you can remove, like I said, this piece for when it comes to maintenance and cleaning it, you know, that's just genius right there. The last key thing that I want to mention is the fact that it lets me know when I run out of clean water, especially when it comes to the cleaning portion. So it lets me know when I run out of clean water if I'm actually cleaning, and then it lets me know when I'm doing the cleaning portion, as you guys saw in the video. Whereas the Dreame H14 will just let me know when I run out of clean water if I'm doing my cleaning. It won't let me know when I have it docked and I'm running a cleaning cycle. So it's gonna think that it's cleaning, but in reality it's not. And I don't know why it doesn't even have that feature. It lets me know when the dirty water tank is filled, but it doesn't let me know when the clean water tank is empty, which makes no sense whatsoever. So that is just another key thing that the D100 has. So they both perform, like I said, really good when it comes to the suction, the cleaning portion and all that, but it's the other extra features that the D100 has that I would go for. And they go for the same price of $399. So I would definitely go with the D100, 100%. But there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think of the comparison between the UWANT D100 versus the Dreame H14. Let me know if I didn't cover anything in particular or if there's something that you guys wanted to see more in detail of. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and everything is going to be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so that you guys can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, @tech_HD1, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!